What is up, YouTube? Giant Midget here, and I just got off work. It was a long day, and I got a non-motor vlog related subject today. Not crazy, fucking amazingly crazy employees. I have seen some pretty bad employees before. I've been a manager. I've had to deal with people dealing drugs at work. And that doesn't even compare to the crazy that I deal with today. At this job. Alright, so we got this employee who is absolutely psychotic. She is paranoid and thinks literally that everybody is out to get her. She's constantly screaming and yelling and bitching about how this person is being so mean to her or something or another. And I swear to God, she keeps a stack of complaint forms at home, because she fills out more complaint forms than anyone else I know. Part of me thinks she just does it to get the overtime. Like, seriously, because she spends at least an hour and a half writing up complaints at the end of the day. It is ridiculous. She keeps a personal file at home and documents every single iota of disrespect that she fantasizes about. It is insane. And then every time somebody does something, she pulls out her file on that person and be like, you did this and this and this and this and this and this to me. And they're like, I never did any of that shit to you. Because she just fucking makes it up. It's like all in her fucking head. And she's just fucking crazy. She's one of those, like, she's got such a mood swing. It's like seriously, if there was ever a woman to shoot up a workplace, I don't know if there really has been, but if there ever will be, it would be her. Seriously. Fucking psycho. You guys ever have anybody that bad at work? If so, share your stories, because I'm feeling like this chick has to be the worst out there. And let me tell you, I've seen some really bad shit. Like, my first job, I actually got my very first job because it was a dishwashing job at Pizza Hut. And I got the job because I walked in and they needed a dishwasher. The owner, not the manager, the owner was washing dishes because they fired the dishwasher and they had no one else to take the place. They fired the dishwasher because he pulled a knife on the owner. I mean, that's pretty fucking crazy. But even that doesn't compare. As a manager, I had to fire a guy for urinating in a sink. Not even close to comparing. At the same Pizza Hut, we had this chick who was bipolar. She went from singing, like along with some hip hop song or whatever the hell she was listening to, in the kitchen, and then it all just went quiet as she calmly walks out of the kitchen, walks up to me and my friend who were sitting at one of the booths, and stabs him with a fork through the hand, like in through the top of the hand, all the way out the bottom, and bent the prongs. Stabbed him with a fork. Still doesn't compare to the crazy this chick puts out. You know, that kind of reminds me of a funny story. Need to just chill out, because I want to ride home in a nice, happy feeling. Not a I want to go and yeah. Anyway, so okay, let me tell you this story. So I am at this point assistant manager of the Pizza Hut, and one of the employees brought some psychedelic mushrooms to work, and he was going to make himself a personal sized pan pizza, you know, the little tiny ones that they cut into 4 squares or 4 pieces, and he was going to make pepperoni and mushroom, special mushroom. And so he makes the pizza and puts it in the oven. Well, during this time, this is in the afternoon too, during this time, there was this program called Book It that kids, like kindergartners or whatever, who read a book and did a book report, got a free pizza, personal pan-sized. Well, some kid in the dining room ordered a personal pan pepperoni and mushroom pizza. His pizza did get made, but when the employee's special psychedelic pizza came out of the oven, one of the other cooks thought it was the kid's order and cut it up and sent it out to a, I don't even know, like 5 or 6 year old kid who ate the whole thing, most likely. We never heard anything about it from the kid. So I don't know if maybe his mom just thought he was having a behavior or something. I don't know if the kid even ate it. I don't know what happened. We never heard anything from him. But when the employee figured out that his psychedelic mushroom pizza was no longer in the oven, he comes to me. Oh fuck, that's scary. He comes to me and he's like, he explains the whole thing, what he did and how it's missing. He didn't know that a kid got it at this point, but he's like, it's missing, I don't know where it is. And so I went up and I looked through the ordering system and found that a Book It pizza was ordered of the same sort of make. And I looked at him and I said, you know you're fired, right? And he's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, if I can't do anything until they approach me, but if they do, I'm gonna have to call the police. And he's like, I understand. So he pretty much hung up his apron and went home at that point, but we never heard anything, so the cops didn't get called. But yeah, he lost his job over that. There was a lot of crazy shit that happened there. We used to initiate the newer cooks, where there was a lot of big guys that worked there, me included. And so on their first closing shift, after management, other than me, because I was assistant manager, after management went home, we would surround them and pick them up by their arms and legs and carry them into the bathroom like we were going to give them a sore lick. We never did. It was all just, to watch them squirm and just joke around. But yeah, it was pretty funny until one guy, my friend, Jack, he ended up, he saw us coming, he's like, oh no. And then he just kind of went limp. And he let us pick him up, and he's like, oh, come on, guys. Come on. I mean, he didn't fight it at all. And, yeah, that was no fun. So we gave up on that. Although, he did help me and 2 other big guys pick up one of the waitress's cars and wedge it between 2 cinder block walls. It was a Geo Metro, and each one of us got a corner of the car, picked it up, carried it over like a island divider thing, and carried it up this little grassy hill and wedged it between two brick walls. That was pretty funny. When she walked out and was like, "Where's my car? Oh my God, where's my car?" And then she sees it on the other side of the parking lot, wedged between two walls, she flipped. She was like, "I'm calling the cops," and blah blah blah. We're like, "We'll get it down, we'll get it down." Oh my God. But it was really funny. Good times when you're young and dumb and don't have anything, you know, relying on your job. You just screw around. Yeah, Pizza Hut was a weird place to work, seriously. The manager was like this 50-year-old slut, and there were at least 2 or 3 times she got caught having sex with the employees in the walk-in freezer. Yeah. There was so much sex going on in that place. There was underage drinking as well until they lost their liquor license. I don't know why they'd lose their liquor license, but yeah. After closing hours, the bosses would leave and the employees would go and get a Mountain Dew cup and put beer in it, like nobody noticed. And so they'd all get drunk during closing shift. I think at least half of the employees smoked weed. It was one of those little, you know, little town restaurants. Nothing much to do except get in trouble. Burgerville. Ugh. You know, I hear so much good hype about Burgerville, but the first time I go there, I order a turkey BLT. It's a BLT with turkey. You would expect it to have bacon, right? So I get the sandwich, and maybe I'll put a little, you know, picture in here, but I get the sandwich, and it literally has one itty bitty half piece of bacon folded in half. I was shocked. I was like, "Are you guys serious? You call this a BLT? There's more mayonnaise than there is bacon." Oh, and then the manager's like, "Oh, that's our policy." Well, it was their policy until I posted that shit up on their Facebook page, and lo and behold, corporate calls me going, "Oh, we're so sorry. Feel free anytime to come get free food." And they made it right. They told me that they were going to change their policy so that there would be at least one whole piece of bacon on the sandwich or something. But they were going to increase the amount of bacon on it because, as they said, it was the most boring sandwich they had. And I was like, yeah, I would imagine, considering it's called a, you know, BLT and there's no bacon on it. Bacon makes the world a better place. Anyways, guys, I think I'm just gonna end it here. I'm just jabbering on about old stories anyway, so save myself some editing time, and I will catch you guys this weekend. Probably Monday I'm going to do the rally, so I'm gonna have lots of footage, lots of video from the rally I'll be putting up. Hopefully there'll be some cool bikes and some cool people. Alright guys, take care. Giant Midget out.